we made it back from our long journey.
Yes, we've been gone for several weeks. Well, here's the thing. I got this from a drive-thru, so it's good quality.
You know,
Handmade corn.
hand make the corn. That's what this episode's about, corn, right?
I hope we're not using this footage.
Yeah, so what are we talking about?
Corn.
We're talking about corn.
Well, there's corn in our hair. I really like corn. But the thing is that when I eat corn, I don't eat the corn that is like 99% of corn that is produced.
Corn on the cob or corn in a bag that's like frozen in like
sold
the aisle.
for $1.65 a bushel.
$1.65 a bushel.
A busher.
A busher.
A bushy.
$1.65 a busher.
Per acre that you plant, you're going to lose $20 unless you're subsidized by the government, and then they hand you a check for $28,000 for an average size farm, and they're just like, make us corn. And you talk to the farmers, and they're just like, yeah, we don't eat the food we produce. It's pretty crap.
Yeah, they literally say it's crap, and if you were to actually eat that corn that they grow, it would be like the worst thing you've ever eaten.
Yeah, it's in everything. If you pick stuff up,
like you almost can't even go to the grocery store.
There's a lot of things, that you'll see that say corn
and not get corn,
like dextrose.
Yeah,
and then probably another 3 things that if I said would make me sound smart.
But then there's things like high fructose corn syrup.
Yes, which
or even just corn syrup.
And they're also trying to
corn
sugar,
modified corn starch,
modified cornstarch, cornmeal, maize. Maize is another word.
Maize, yeah.
If you look over on the side, there'll probably be like reputable videos you can watch that'll explain it better than ours.
Soda that has a lot of corn.
Yeah, soda is
a lot of corn in it.
Corn syrup. Which I don't even know why people drink soda. I mean, I rag on people eating stuff.
Is it like 160 billion gallons of soda we consume every year?
Is it?
It might be 160 million.
Where'd you get that figure? Yeah, well, I was walking out to my car, and I saw somebody, they were putting, just loading up the back of their mobile.
They were loading up their pickup truck with what, like 12
corn syrup.
12 cases of corn syrup.
Pretty much.
That's what you saw.
Like,
they didn't
honey,
see that.
We're going to need to drink stuff, and we don't have any bushers of corn.
So let's drink 12 cases.
Corn syrup. Corn syrup solids. And modified corn syrup. Oh, it's disgusting.
We digress.
And you can just mush it in wherever you want.
I'm just gonna...
Factory farms.
Alright, so what's a factory farm?
A factory farm is where they mass produce, because that's what it is, it's a factory, and you produce things in factories. Even though in times past we raised animals, but now we produce them, we manufacture them.
We manufacture animals.
In our industrial factory farms.
Mainly what, cows?
Yes, cows.
Beef, steer,
yeah.
if you would.
The beef is basically corn. I mean, they're fed like 70% corn. The corn we're feeding them is not only this like highly crap corn anyway. It's like
no one would want to
ammonia
eat.
Fertilized, like sprayed with Happy 7 or whatever. What's it called?
I don't think
Farm
it was
Fresh?
called a Happy 7. It was
corn.
Ammonia concoction spray.
It's like a picture of like a black hand with like skull and crossbones and stuff. What the heck am I even talking about? So anyway, this crap corn that they're feeding to the cattle.
To the cattle.
So they're like, we'll make ethanol.
Right.
Which, by the way, that's all part of this whole corn crap thing.
Wow.
So we're feeding them this crap.
Yeah.
We're feeding them, we don't even give them high quality crap corn. We have to first, like, try to make ethanol or whatever, and we're like, oh, we have millions of tons of, like, non-usable, like, hush.
And that is one thing. And that is one thing.
And the byproduct, and then they end up with this like garbage, like mush garbage.
Right.
And they feed it to the cows, and since the cows are standing so close to each other, they're like, it's boring here, let's eat whatever this is that they've put here. And they just eat it. And then not only that, but they're like, we have all these corn plants.
Yeah.
Let's grind them up and feed them too. Like they literally
corn grind.
Corn plants. Yes.
Organic feed is probably how they...
It's organic Scrapple.
Yeah.
It's a particle corn patty.
And see, the thing about that is you're like, oh, well, there's leafy greens in there. I'm sure it's great for them. First off, it's probably dried to crap. And secondly...
We had to add water to it.
It's like ammonia sprayed garbage.
Yes.
Which is like chemicals or something.
Probably. It's probably like a subsidiary of
a subsidiary.
So we feed it this high level of corn.
Right.
And it's basically poisoning it the entire time. There's a word. which once again, you know, if you look at the other videos, they'll probably use that one.
We'll annotate the word also.
We like to lazy vlog, and we like to censor the crap out of
I think you just got a text message.
It's fine. It's from a lazy vlogger.
It's probably a troll.
Okay. Yeah, they're basically going to die. We have to feed them antibiotics to keep them alive until we butcher them.
And like they're probably about to die.
Yeah, like
when
literally
they get
weeks away from dying. Corin, you know, you only videotape me when you're talking, and then like the 1 nanosecond that you're videotaping yourself, which by the way isn't very much, it's me rambling on about crap I don't know anything about.
All right, continue.
Okay, go back to yourself. Okay, so ethanol. It's right now that we. Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Corin, don't worry. We're just like, oh, we just
sorry.
need to produce the heck out of it.
I just ate a piece of corn.
Much corn as we possibly can.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, we're here.
Ethanol.
Yeah, it's for
basically they produced it because they're like, so we have like this huge amount of corn. Let's make gasoline out of it, like ethanol. Like it
sounds
probably
plausible.
Won't destroy our vehicle immediately. And by the time they realize, like, you know, it'll be time for them to buy a new car, and we'll be able to sell them, like, corn-powered cars. And they'll just be like, well, that's fine. It's an improvement. We got fuel, man. We can burn on corn. Okay, here's another thing that's interesting.
I don't even think we can say fuel, but go ahead.
Yeah, go to Why are we saying things we have to censor?
All right, you're getting a, you know...
a big and schmack-a-mob. A $5 chunk of food.
And you're thinking to yourself, how is that all corn? Tell me how that is all corn.
Corn-fed beef.
Okay. So the meat is corn.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bun has got, you know, cornstarch in it.
The bun's like probably...
It's probably got corn syrup as well. I mean, if you read it, like corn syrup solids.
Yeah, they sweeten the bun.
And it's probably got, like, you know, corn sawdust or whatever.
Okay, then you have
the
cheese.
Soda is essentially corn syrup. I mean, it's literally like 60% corn syrup. Look at the percentages of, like, sugar usage. It's like actual sugar usage is going down, but like percentage of like sweeteners is going up, and it's all corn. Like because it's such a terrible sweetener that we need huge amounts of it to actually like accomplish anything. Why the heck are you drinking soda? It's so terrible, and it leaves you feeling like an idiot that's half a Jedi.
Like.
Just leave those comments because we want to know why you drink sugar. I'll drink this thing that will make me want to vomit and not be able to do anything.
Like, when has anyone ever drank soda and felt good after they've done it?
It's like, oh, I'm walking through the desert. I just wish I had a slushie.
If you were to have a grass-fed
Which, by the way,
steer...
that's what beef should be eating.
Yeah, if they were to eat grass nowadays, the saturated fat content of that cow would be 1.5 grams of saturated fat.
Per what?
Per, like, serving.
Pound?
Per steak.
Per steak.
We'll go with that figure, because we don't know. Yeah, it's 9 grams of saturated fat on a corn-fed cow.
It's basically garbage, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, it's basically garbage, and on top of that...
It's like our videos.
Yeah, it's like this video is garbage. Dude, this video is garbage. It's nothing but corn. Crap.
Play it like it's
I think that's okay, because we're not actually mentioning we're just... Last words, we have 1 minute left.
Just some food for thought.
I think we've gone totally south. We've gone to where the red fern does not grow because it's surrounded by corn.
Where viral videos go to die.
Thank you, and good night.
Make sure you like it in the comments.
Corn. It's what's for dinner.